le niveau R dans la dispensation de la justice au Nigeria. Et voici ce que nous allons témoigner. Les activités sont faites par 2 soldats de marine nationale et de l'armée de terre.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please may we all rise while officers and warrant officers in uniform are to salute as the national and defense flag are being lowered while the retreat is played. Thank you.
Mesdames et messieurs, les officiers en uniforme et les sous-officiers doivent saluer. C'est une activité très militaire qui signifie la passation du pouvoir entre l'ancien président Muhammadu Buhari et le nouveau président Bola Tinubu. C'est une activité par la force armée nigériane qui va signifier le changement de drapeau, entre autres. Merci beaucoup.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, may please take your seats. Thank you. That was the lowering of the national and defense flag done by Corporal Kalu Chigozie of the Nigerian Army and Able Seaman Etimoa Emmanuel of the Nigerian Navy, signifying the end of a dispensation in the political arena of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And at the end of the lowering of the national and defense flags, they would now proceed to fold the flag before handing them over to the Regimental Sergeant Major Gas Brigade, who will in turn proceed to hand it over to the Commander Gas Brigade, Brigadier General A.M. Umar, after which he will also proceed to hand it over to the Chief of Defense Staff, General Loki Irabo, CFR, who will be finally handing it over to the immediate past President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Muhammadu Buhari, signifying the end of his administration. We shall be witnessing that shortly.
Stand is.
Ce que se passe, mesdames et messieurs, est le pillage de deux drapeaux, le drapeau national et le drapeau de la défense. Et comme j'ai dit, vous verrez les deux officiers qui sont au terrain de parade. Il y a le commandant de brigade de garde, le général de brigade A.M. Oumar, qui va recevoir les deux anciens drapeaux et les deux nouveaux drapeaux. Il le passera au chef du corps de la défense, le général Loki Irabo. Et Irabo passera les deux drapeaux au président du Nigeria, le président Bola Tinubu. C'est ça qui signifie le début d'une nouvelle ère de la dispensation et la gouvernance au Nigeria. C'est une activité très militaire et indication qui indique la passation du pouvoir. Voilà pourquoi nous sommes ici ce matin. Merci beaucoup.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, what you are witnessing at the moment is the folding of the national and defense flags, and they are being of the Nigerian Army and Sergeant bearers turnabout and march smartly towards the Regimental Sergeant Major Guards Brigade, Master Warrant Officer Aliu Umar, who is carrying a case as he pays compliments and opens the case. You can see first the defense flag is being placed and the old national flag is also being placed in the case, carried by the Regimental Sergeant Major Guards Brigade. They pay compliment as he turns to his right, marching smartly towards the Commander Guards Brigade, Brigadier General A.M. Umar. He comes to a halt as the commander pays compliment. He takes a step forward and hands over the case flag to the Commander Guards Brigade as he takes his steps backward, paying compliment. And the commander turns to his right, marching towards the Chief of Defense Staff, General Loki Irabo, CFR, who pays compliment before receiving the case flag from the commander.
Le général de corps de brigade vient de passer le drapeau national et le drapeau de la défense. Son Excellence, le général Irabo marche majestueusement vers le président. Il passera le drapeau à l'ancien président Buhari et M. Buhari passera le drapeau au nouveau président Bola Tinubu.
You can see the Chief of Defense Staff handing over the old national and defense flags to the immediate past President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Muhammadu Buhari, signifying the end of his administration, as a new national and defense flag will be given once again to the Chief of Defense Staff. You can see the new cased flag, the new cased national and defense flag being presented to the new President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency President Bola Tinubu, who will in turn present the new national and defense flag to the Chief of Defense Staff, General Loki Irabo, CFR, as he turns about.
Le président Bola Tinubu a passé le drapeau au chef de corps de l'armée de la défense, le général Irabo. Irabo passera le drapeau au commandant des gardes de brigade et nous aurons l'usage de ces deux drapeaux dans quelques minutes. C'est la passation du pouvoir. Merci beaucoup.
You can see the Chief of Defense Staff handing over the case flag to the Commander Guards Brigade, who turns about and proceeds to hand it over to the Regimental Sergeant Major Guards Brigade, Nigerian Army, Master Warrant Officer Aliu Umar, as he pays compliment and receives the case flag from the Commander Guards Brigade, Brigadier General A.M. Umar, who pays compliment as the Regimental Sergeant Major turns about carrying the brand new cased national and defense flags to hand it over to the flag bearers as they pay compliments. He opens the case flag, and first to be retrieved is the new national flag by Sergeant Ndoma Patrick of the Nigeria Air Force, and the new defense flag by Sergeant Kanu Samson of the Nigerian Army. He pays compliments as they turn about and proceed to hand them over to Corporal Kalu Chigozie of the Nigerian Army and Able Seaman Etimo Emmanuel of the Nigerian Navy. Compliment being paid there once again as they take a step forward to receive the brand new national and defense flags compliment being paid as a turnabout and proceed to the polls for the hosting of the national and defense flags respectively, signifying the beginning of a new administration of the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency President Bola Tinubu, GCFR.
Mesdames et messieurs, vous témoignez maintenant l'hissage du drapeau national et du drapeau de la défense, ce qui signifie le commencement de la nouvelle administration et une nouvelle ère pour le Nigeria. C'est vraiment un moment historique, l'hissage du nouveau drapeau. Merci.
National salute! Present arms!
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please may we all rise as the reveille is played while the new national and defense flags are being hoisted. Thank you. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Nigeria Air Force, a Costa 109 helicopter is what you are seeing flying past with the national colors to support the hoisting of the national and defense flag respectively.
C'est toujours l'hissage du drapeau national et du drapeau de la défense.
Please take your seats, thank you. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the lowering and hosting of the national and defense flag, respectively, May I now most respectfully request the Chief of Defense Staff, General Lucky Irabo, CFR, to take his seat, and may I also crave the indulgence of the Commander Gas Brigade to usher the immediate past President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to take his seat. The Commander, sir. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, is still events unfolding here at the Eagle Square, Abuja, Nigeria, where activities climaxing the presidential inauguration and swearing in ceremony of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency President Bola Tinubu, who witnessed a short while ago the lowering and hosting of the national and defense flag, respectively, signifying the end and beginning of a new dispensation. What we shall be witnessing any moment from now is the inspection of the various guards by the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency President Bola Tinubu, GCFR.
All down arms!
Very good.
Well, history has just been made here at Eagle Square. The next item on the activities here would be an inspection of the parade by the new president. But a short moment ago, we saw the immediate past president, Muhammadu Buhari, exit the Eagle Square. Right now, President Bola Tinubu will inspect the parade, and that is being set up.
Parade formed up. 29 officers, 450 members of the armed forces, and Nigerian police on parade.